Welcome everyone to Vested Interests. This is Shane back again for the last stock pick of the day for the week. It is Thursday, September 8th. The week is winding down, so we're heading into the weekend. I will be putting out a portfolio update on Sunday, so don't forget to tune in and check that out. Today we are going to take a look at Kraft Heinz, a consumer staple. This is another Buffett favorite in his portfolio. So let's take a look at Kraft Heinz, see if it's one you should add to your watch list, potentially add to your portfolio, or avoid altogether. Let's jump right in. So if you want to know more about them, check them out at www.kraftheinzcompany.com. That is their homepage. For 150 years, Kraft Heinz has produced some of the world's most beloved products. We are one of the largest global food and beverage companies with a portfolio that is a diverse mix of iconic and emerging brands. As the guardians of these brands and the creators of innovative products, we're dedicated to the sustainable health of our people and our planet. So they've been around for a long time. Another one that has weathered the storm, so to speak. I think Kraft and Heinz may have been two separate companies at one time and merged together, but they do have brands like the Kraft macaroni and cheese, Heinz ketchup, a lot of your produce in your fridge, your ketchups, your mustards, maybe from Kraft Heinz, and you might not even know it. Or you may know it, and that's why you buy them. So it's a household brand. It is well known. It is one that people gravitate towards because, well, they use it on a Sunday picnic whenever they're cooking hot dogs and need something to throw on top for the condiments. So that's what they provide. And the reason we are taking a look at them today is because they were down on the day 3.38%. Closed out the day at $36.06. Again, we are talking about the Kraft Heinz Company, ticker KHC. This is a consumer staple company. 52-week range as low as $32.78, as high as $44.87. Definitely closer to that 52-week low at $36.06 here, where they currently sit. You could probably say they're about mid-range between their 52-week high and their 52-week low. Market cap of $44.189 billion, less volatile than the overall market, which is what we like to see, a 0.74 beta. They do have a high PE, 29.32, so speaks to some potential overvaluation here, overpriced potentially. So maybe one to look for further pullbacks as the market kind of corrects here. We're all watching that in our portfolios, I'm sure. They do have a forward dividend of $1.60 paid out on the year. Divide by 4. That'll tell you your quarterly payout. They are a quarterly payer. They have a nice yield at 4.28%. Last ex-dividend date, we just passed it, August 25th. So if you bought before that on the 24th or earlier, you would get the next dividend. Otherwise, you will have to wait if it's one you do pick up. And according to Yahoo Finance, where I pulled all this information, not affiliated, just where I like to pull some information from, they have a 1-year target estimate stock price of $41.99 per share. So speaks to, at least according to Yahoo Finance, some potential upside price appreciation. And you can clearly see this drop here throughout the day. Now taking a look at stockanalysis.com, another site I like to check out, not affiliated with them either. And the 27 stock analysts they have had take a look at this. They call it a consensus hold here based on those 27 analysts. And they have a low of $34.34, which would be a 4.77% decline from where it currently sits. So again, potentially one that may pull back further. Average price target of $42.82, which would be a 18.75% upside. And a potential high of $50.40, which would be a 39.77% upside. And if this is one in your portfolio, you can hold and collect those dividends while you wait for that new all-time high. And I believe that would be a new 52-week high there. Now, as for where I stand with Kraft Heinz, it is one in my portfolio. It is even with all the recent trimmings. And if you tune into Sunday, you'll actually see where I have continued to trim a little bit. With these volatile times, we've seen a lot of pullbacks in stocks, and there are some great values out there. So I've taken the opportunity to de-risk. It is also with the, if you caught last week's video, you'll see that I sold out of quite a few positions that were up significantly. So I have a significant amount of profits that I'm going to be paying taxes on. And to avoid those taxes, what I'm doing is what they call a tax loss harvest. So I will sell out of some of the positions that are down, that I have a loss, which will offset those positions that I sold out of with gains, and that way I don't have to pay any taxes on those gains. It also, like I said, will help me deleverage out of some positions that have become a little more risky, let's say, and that seem to be maybe a little riskier than I want to be. Again, why take the risk in a stock when there's opportunities out there with a lot less risk and a lot more potential upside, or potentially equal upside without the risk? So again, back to my position in Kraft Heinz, I do own 110.769 shares. The fractional shares is obviously the portfolio buying back shares, and I will receive dividends on September 23rd, 40 cents per share here. I am down 3.75%, so down $138 on this position. I have $4,149.79 into the position, but it is currently worth $3,995.44. So again, here you can see it was down 3.35% on the day, $1.25. And this is one where I too am holding and hoping for further pullback. I'd like to see it down, below the 34. Obviously, it's below, even now, below my cost basis now, but if it was down 32, 33, that would help lower this cost basis. And this is a long-term hold for me. One I hold, one of the very first stocks I bought, because it is one that's in my cupboard, in my fridge. My kids use it. I use it. My whole life I've used it. Everyone I know uses it. With this brand, I think a lot of people are brand loyal, and they will continue to use it. Plus, they have some pricing power, and they can pass on some of these higher inflationary costs onto the consumer. As much as I hate to say that, we are the consumer, so we pay for some of this inflation, and this is one of the companies that's able to pass those costs on. So that is where I stand with Kraft Heinz. Let me know down in the comment section below where you stand. Is it one in your portfolio? Is it one that you're watching, looking for further pullbacks? Again, it is a Buffett stock. I know that he's into this one and has been for a while. Not that Buffett buying something is a reason you should run out and buy it, but I do like to watch what he has in his portfolio. And as always, I appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up, ring the notification bell, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Go ahead and drop it all down below. And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, we'll see you in the next one. We'll see you next week for the stock pick of the day videos. We'll pick those back up on Monday. Hope to see you there, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for me. Have a great week and a great weekend. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I don't want to share my opinion. Investing for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk, handling money, and you should never invest any amount not comfortable losing. Always do your own research, best based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice counsel of a certified financial advisor.